Okay, we good. Watch the road. You're just a humble trucker, used to the lonely roads. Deliver the cargo, follow the route, make quick stops if needed. That's the crux of your typical schedule. But tonight, a blizzard hails down on you. While you're exhausted, nonetheless. Through the snow, your headlights glint on something. Wait, no, someone. A man stands by the roadside with his hand raised. A hitchhiker. At this hour? In this weather? Will you give him a ride? And if so, how far are you willing to go for a stranger? This is Watch the Road. So, I hope you enjoy this. And watch my stream! Nice music. It's giving me real Final Fantasy vibes, so it just feels like it's made by a Japanese studio or someone inspired by Japanese games. After high school, I pictured a different life for myself. Somewhere far, far away. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No, donkey! Sorry. Somewhere far, far away from the dingy trailer park. Dingy, sorry. Not dingy. Dingy trailer park. I grew up in a huge city, maybe. Or even the lovely countryside. But college didn't go the way I planned. 2 horrible semesters, and my scholarship was revoked. Just like that, I was back where I started. So was that your fault? Living at home was hell. I didn't last long. With what little money I had saved, I found a tiny apartment and a job. Not exactly my dream gig, but it was offered to me easily because of an old friend. Commercial truck driving. My mic probably won't catch up on that, so I'm going to sound like a truck driver when I do this. Whoa, yeah man. It's been a few years since, and it's way lonelier than I'd expected. Because of how busy I am, I've become distant with, well, everything. My friends, family, and even myself. At least I'm making ends meet for now. Do you know what? This music matches this guy's mood. I had a couple of close calls at the beginning. Bad weather, for starters, and then there were evil drivers, horrific traffic. God, the list could go on and on. But I'm used to it now, mostly. My sleep schedule may be whack and my spine's beginning to hate me, but I make it work. Does this guy ever stop whining? Every single sentence is moan, moan, moan. Still, there are nights where I feel a bit off kilter. Tonight's one of those nights. Okay. Oh, I've been doxxed. Name. Everyone calls me Lordy, so let's go with that. Driver. 800. Okay. I'm female now, okay. Alright, Lordy, keep your eyes on the road. I nudge the side mirror with a tap of the button, taking a glance at the endless darkness reflecting on it. It looks eerie, to say the least. Do you know what? When I failed college, I definitely failed English Lit. This guy's a poet. Jeez. It doesn't help that the snow is picking up. Fat, wet flakes splat against the windshield, momentarily obscuring my view. Use the wipers? The flurries paired with my drowsiness is a hellish combo. I wonder how much energy drink this guy consumes. He sounds like one of those emo kids. He's like, "Gluk, gluk, 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 gluk. I can't get to sleep. Gluk, 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 gluk. I really should sleep. Gluk, 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 gluk." 17 energy balls. Energy balls? Energy drinks later, and he's like, I still can't sleep. Yeah, I wonder why. I crank the wipers up a notch. I don't think there's sound effect in this, so I'll do it. Need to find a gas station soon. Getting coffee that isn't lukewarm would be nice. See, more moaning. More moaning. A sudden movement in my headlights makes me jump in my seat. Was that a deer? Oh dear. Through the swirling, disorientating snow, I see something that shouldn't be there. Something or someone by the side of the road next to a weathered mile marker sign. It's Ronald Weasley! Red hair, hand-me-down robes. You must be a Weasley. It's a young man. He's got his thumb out, arm extended, hopefully into the air. Bye! The hell? My first thought is that I must be daydreaming or even hallucinating, since I was running on caffeine and spite. But I rubbed my eye quickly, and lo and behold, he's still there. Gasp. Who in their right mind hitchhikes out here? In this weather? Maybe someone that's broken down or doesn't have a car? Oh, guys, can you see that? That looks creepy. That looks like the nun. Look at that face. Tell me you can see that face. Ooh, don't like that. A part of me knows that this is obviously suspicious and that I should stay away. But another weary, miserable part sees someone worse off than me. I know I'm being horrible, but I would slow down. You know, like, it's Ron Weasley, guys. Come on, what's Ron Weasley gonna do to you? Oh god, this is so stupid. Never do this in real life. Never do this in real life. There's a plethora of wrong things that could happen, but I can't leave someone out here like this. It goes against every moral bone in my body. What if he freezes overnight, like that little match girl story? Oh, morbid. I ease my foot off the gas. And the heavy box truck sighs as it loses momentum. Or that. I pull the rig onto the shoulder. A safe distance ahead of the person. The massive tyres crunch on the icy gravel. Oh, it does have sound effects. He starts walking towards the passenger side door, a dazzlingly bright smile somehow lighting up his face despite the bitter cold and the terrible situation he's in. Psychopath, I'm dead. I can't help but notice how he jogs the last few steps, eager to escape the wind. I would too. As he gets closer, I roll the passenger window down a crack. A blast of frigid air hits me square in the face, and I almost regret listening to my impulse. I can get a better look at him now. Yeah, definitely Ron Weasley. Hey, Ron. He's in his early 20s at most, with freckles standing out against his pale skin. Snowflakes cling to his scruffy hair and eyelashes, and his nose is practically Rudolph red at this point. That looks normal to me. He's tall even from my perch in the truck cab, though I own a smaller truck, so I suppose it's not a huge deal, but he still has to lean down a bit to peer inside the narrow gap of the open window. What, like 7 foot then? His name is Question Mark. Thank you so much for stopping. Seriously, you're a lifesaver. His voice is clear and friendly, though a little breathless. What the hell are you doing out here? The question is blunt and probably not the most welcoming, but honestly, it's the first thing that comes to mind. And, come on, forgive me, I'm a truck driver. We're just gruff people. I eye his clothes, jeans and a thin-looking jacket that wouldn't hold up against this weather for long. He's not wearing a hat or gloves from what I can see. I feel a sudden urge of irritation and have to swallow the instinct of lecturing a random stranger. This guy is so miserable. No wonder nobody likes him. Doesn't he have any sense? At least put on some gloves. He rubs his arms briskly. Yeah, so my car kind of gave up the ghost back there about maybe 3 miles back. Just completely sputtered out, and naturally there is absolutely zero signal out here. I've been wandering around for a while now, hoping someone would pass by. I never saw your car. 3 miles back, you say, huh? Well, I've been on this same road for 10. What colour is it? What brand is it? I didn't see a car. Huh? Oh. Read my mind, I'm psychic. I didn't see anything earlier, must have been zoning out. My trusty flip phone decided to bite the dust about 5 minutes ago too. You have no idea how incredibly grateful I am that you actually pulled over. He shifts his weight from one foot to the other on the ground, looking a little anxious now that he's finished his explanation. I was travelling to see my folks up in Oakhaven. It's winter break and my mom has been telling me to visit for a while now, so I figured I'd go. I eye him cautiously. Okay, then that's about an hour and a half from here. I know, it's really unfortunate the car went bust so quickly. Are you alone? Or do you see anybody else with him? Yeah, it's just me. Oh, I'm a pet rat Scabbers. Back in the car. He meets my gaze directly, and for a brief moment his eyes, I can't quite make out the colour, but they seem surprisingly intense and hold mine before softening once again. Are we having a moment? Promise I'm no trouble. All I need is a ride there. I can pay you for gas if you want. Bro, just get in. Alright, hop in. The words feel a little alien coming out of my mouth. Every rational cell in my body is most likely itching to beat me up, but the image of him out there, I can't shake it. I reach across the wide cab, my hand hovering over the heavy latch on the passenger door for a brief second before I unlock it. He practically scrambles inside, pulling the door shut quickly. The man then continues to shake his head vigorously like a dog, sending droplets of water flying. Yo, can you stop that? I am here. And I am not wet, and I do not want to be wet, thank you. A few icy drops land on the dash right near my half-empty coffee cup, and I can't help but wince inwardly. Cleanliness is next to godliness out here. Thank you so much. He rubs his hands together rapidly, blowing on them. He had be cold too. It's freezing out there. You have no idea how amazing this heater feels right now. I'm sure I can imagine. He grins at my curt response and glances around the truck, taking in all the various switches and gauges with wide, almost childlike eyes. He's very skinny. Do you want a burger? Oh, I've never been inside a big rig before. Oh. Oh, don't know what happened there. Glad to help. The name's Lordy. I managed to relax my shoulders a fraction. I'm relaxed. Try not to create a mess everywhere, okay? I muster up a small, tired smile, feeling a tiny bit of the tension ease now that he's safely inside. Right, sorry. He says quickly. Looking slightly flustered, he awkwardly tries to brush the remaining snow off his jacket and pants, directing it as best he can onto the floor mat. At least he's being considerate. I'm Ilya, by the way. Seriously, Lordy, you really saved me back there. He leans back in the seat, letting out a shaky breath. I can feel my cheeks heat up a bit under his gaze. Darn. We are having a moment. This is weird. Why am I having a moment with Ron Weasley? Am I Hermione? Am I Hermione? It's Wingardium Leviosa, not Wingardium Leviosa. Just take the compliment. Don't make it weird. No, it's alright. I clear my throat. Just to make him aware that I am a man. All I have left tonight is a load to drop off at Springville, and that's only about a bit farther from Oakhaven anyway. A bit being 3 hours more, but hey, the indomitable human spirit won today. I pull the truck back onto the slippery road, gearing the wipers to work extra hard against the accumulating snow. How long have you been driving? Way too long, since yesterday morning. I sigh. The long hours catching up to me despite the brief adrenaline spike from earlier. Really? You must be exhausted. You have no idea, sir. He sounds genuinely impressed. How is it actually being a trucker? Pays the bills. Pays the bills, that's pretty much the long and short of it. You hope to see me otherwise. Woo! So I just had to get out of my truck there to stretch out a bit. It was cold outside, but hey, I'm good, I'm back. Long hauls, late nights, weird here and there, but at least it keeps the lights on. I shrug, keeping my eyes on the road. That's got to be tough, though. Ilya says, his voice quiet. Okay, hang on. That's got to be tough, though. Being out here all the time, alone. Don't you miss, I don't know, normal stuff like sleeping in your own bed and seeing people whenever you want. Don't really bother me. I'm what you would call a lone wolf. I don't run with a pack. Look, everybody's dealing with something. This happens to be what I'm dealing with right now. It's not that different from anyone else punching in. I can't help but feel a little insecure as I say it, especially sitting next to someone who was talking about college loans. Someone who probably was completing all the dreams I had before I dropped out. I understand. I'm making conversation, that's all. Ilya remains quiet for a long moment, staring out the window. He eventually clears his throat. Oh, here we go again. So, long drive, huh? It's like the developer wrote this for me. It's like the developer knew exactly how I think. Small talk. Keeps me busy. Yup. I swear this developer's been following me around. Busy. He nods slowly, looking out at the snow again. This is one way to keep your mind off things. What's another way, Ron Weasley? What do you usually think about when you're trying not to think? I mean... That's none of your business. Wouldn't you like to know, Ron? I smirk at his reaction. He looks flustered. A faint blush creeps up his... Whoa, are we being a bit risque? Okay, hold on. Okay, you need to chill. Chill, bro. Relax, I'm messing with you. Wouldn't want to bore you with the inner workings of my mind. I doubt you could ever bore me, Lordy. Gee, now you're gonna make me blush. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. Oh, hello? Oh. College life, family, isolation on the road, suggest trying the radio, observing quietly, confirm his car troubles again. Yeah, let's just see if this guy is legit. I don't trust him. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I should test him. He's a little odd. Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's guilty, though. Hey, about your car earlier. What about it? Where exactly did it break down? You never really said where exactly it stopped working. Oh, like I said, around mile marker 70. Why, you don't believe me? It's not that, but... Wait, I thought you said it was mile marker 82 or 83 when I first picked you up. Ilya flinches. Yeah, that's what I meant, 82 or 83. Sorry, I must be getting tired. He's running away from something. I don't know what yet. But he's running away from something. Okay, Lordy. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. I'll observe him quietly. I'm not one for small talk. I glimpse at Ilya from the corner of my eye, trying to be subtle. He's staring out the window again, can't read anything from his expression. Suddenly his head turns and he meets my gaze. His eyes are dark, reflecting the faint road lights like polished obsidian. There's a knowing glint there, as if he felt my eyes on him. A slow smile spreads across his face. It doesn't reach his eyes. He's like a ginger Timothy Chalamet, isn't he? The snow outside suddenly gets even thicker now. I was sure the forecast said it was going to stop earlier, but it's only getting worse. Can't even see past the hood at this point. Statistically, this is where most drivers make fatal mistakes. Are you sure you'll be okay driving on? What are you, Alexa or something? This kind of weather makes the world feel smaller, doesn't it? Especially with no cars around. I like it. Still kind of beautiful though. I feel like I'm in a maze or in a snow globe even. bit like the snow globes on Krampus. Have you ever watched that film? Right at the end, I know you're probably thinking it's a bit dark, but it's still beautiful. You know, they have the nice family Christmas moments in that snow globe. And then just in Krampus's shelf for the rest of eternity. His smile is small and doesn't reach his eyes. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. Golly. Family in Oakhaven. Are you excited to see your family? Yeah, I can't wait. It's been a while. I catch him flexing his fingers against his knee, like he's counting something. Tell me about them. Cool. What are your folks like? What do they do in Oakhaven? Oh, you know, typical stuff. Gardening and crossword puzzles mostly, now that they're retired. Keep him busy. Oh, they had you late. Before they stopped working, Dad was a doctor, a GP, and Mom was a nurse. A doctor and a nurse. Wow, sounds like a solid, respectable family. Maybe this is it, a chance to see what a normal, stable life looks like up close. I don't want to be on the road forever. Meeting people like this, maybe it opens doors. I mean, a whole family of most likely wealthy folks loaded with all kinds of connections. All right, you've just met Ron Weasley. There's no need to go speak to Arthur about a job at the ministry. Gosh! This could be my way in. It feels a bit awkward to suddenly spring it up, but it shouldn't be a big deal. He's been pretty open so far. That's awesome. They sound great. Really impressive, actually. Hey, this might sound weird and you can totally say no, but since I'm dropping you right there anyway, would it be alright if I said hi when we get there? Just for a minute. I won't stay for long. Obviously, I have to drop off this stuff, but yeah, if it's not too much trouble. Bro, that's weird. That is weird. I mean, like, don't ask, don't get, and be upfront and direct and all that kind of stuff. That's weird. Imagine just... put yourself in his parents' shoes. Some random truck drives up, your son gets out, and the trucker comes up and says, hello, you know, small talk, can I have some connections, please? You'd be like, okay, thanks for dropping my son off, but who the f are you? It'd be cool to meet them and, you know, see a little more of Oakhaven. The air in the cab goes instantly cold, colder than the snow outside. His face smooths out completely. Every trace of warmth, of humour, of humanity drains from his features. Ilya's eyes are suddenly terrifyingly still and empty, like deep, dark pools of water. Damage. No. Okay. Okay, shouldn't have asked, bro. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to put you on the spot. Just got a bit carried away. It's fine. His tone is still a little stiff. So, Oakhaven. I try to sound casual, though I'm sure that I'm failing miserably. You mentioned you were heading there to visit family? That's right. My parents, they live outside the main town. Right, your parents. Something about his smile feels... Just curious, you know, with the weather and all, they couldn't send someone out to pick you up, or... It seems odd, him hitchhiking like this if his folks were expecting him so close. Most people would have called for a ride. Oh, no. They're expecting me, but... He hesitates for a beat. Since my older brother gave me the car, I thought I'd make use of it. Then, well, you know, car troubles. Out of nowhere. Is he dead and he's a ghost? I'm gonna let it go for now. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's probably awkward family stuff. I decide not to pry, letting a small inconsistency slide. It's late, I'm tired, and I just want to get this over with. Gotcha. Makes sense. Nice of your brother to lend you the car, though. Even if it broke down. A wave of relief seems to wash over his face, replaced by that easy, charming smile again. It's like a mask slipping back into place. Couldn't agree more. He's a good guy. I can't shake the feeling that I missed something, but push it down. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. Oh. You ever notice how isolated it feels at night? Like we're the last people on Earth. I prefer it this way. No traffic, no idiots cutting me off. You're a funny one, Lordy. I try. I have been told that before. Every bump in the road sends a jolt through my hands. I keep stealing glances at Ilya. He's unnaturally still. Oh, thank the Lord. The green exit sign finally looms into view. My heart is hammering. The wipers are struggling to keep up. He hasn't stopped staring at me. His eyes, which were so expressive when I first picked him up, are now so flat. Ron, you good? Why'd you pick me up, Lordy? If you were just going to act like I'm a problem. Huh? Because you were stranded in a snowstorm. What else was I supposed to do? I didn't know you were going to act. I cut myself off, the words catching in my throat. I don't want to say it. I don't want to give it a name. Act like what? Say it. Weird. You're acting real fucking... Oh, oops. Real fucking weird, man. My voice is rising. I don't like this. I'm trying to focus on the road, but he's right there staring at me, edging me on. You talk like you're scared of me, Lordy. Like you're afraid of what I might do. Okay, what's up with the music change? I'm not. Just shut the hell up, alright? Shut up and let me drive. Ilya snorts. You're scared because you know I'm not just some random person. You know the second you saw me. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Let's turn this music down. It's too much. What does that even mean? My voice cracks. I hate that. I sound weak. I also think are we in the Twilight Zone or something? What is going on here? You think you're safe just because you're the one behind the wheel? Just because you're driving? That you're in control? Of course this happens when I decide to be a good Samaritan. Back the hell off, alright? I don't know what your deal is, but this ride is over once I hit the next turnout. You're walking. I'm going to call the cops. There's not going to be a next turnout, Lordy. He leans closer, his face suddenly too close. Instinctively, I flinch, pulling back against the seat, my gloved hand tightening on the wheel. Don't touch me, you ass! His hand slams down on the wheel, yanking it hard to the right with impossible strength. Whoa! Ah! Okay, I'm dead. News from Donner. We begin tonight with breaking news from the interstate. State police are investigating a fatal single-vehicle accident that occurred late last night during the heavy snow. Tragic. A commercial truck registered to MNC Trucking veered off Interstate XX near Interstate 20 near mile marker. The driver, identified as Lordy, was pronounced I did die. Pronounced deceased at the scene. The vehicle was a total loss. The cause of the crash remains unclear, though investigators cite adverse weather as a primary factor. Currently, foul play is not suspected, though we will be featuring a spokesman from MNC Trucking later today, who will hopefully have more information for us regarding their safety protocols and the condition of their fleet. It is currently unknown if the family of the victim, Lordy, intends to pursue legal action against MNC Trucking. Adding to the mystery, authorities confirmed there was a passenger in the vehicle at the time of the crash. However, their identity remains unknown. It was Ron Weasley! Go to the Weasley family! There are no records of a second occupant, and no friends or family members have come forward to identify the individual or report them missing. Investigators are urging anyone with information regarding the passenger to contact the state police immediately. In other news, the snowstorm has moved eastward, leaving behind record snowfall. Bad End 1. Unidentifiable wreckage. Oh dear. Okay. So there we go, guys. What did you think of that? Watch the road. I got the bad ending. I ended up in a pile of metal and blood and guts and glass and wood Thanks to Ron Weasley, not liking me asking for a favour from his parents. This is also the demo. Supposedly there's a lot more, but would you like to see more of it? Let me know what you think. And do like, subscribe to the channel. And we'll end up seeing you on the next one. Bye for now.